In the 1980s, I was teaching in New Jersey, commuting out from Grove Street from Greenwich Village, and I had two beautiful Akita dogs. Those dogs were so wonderful, and they would go with me everywhere. And every morning, I would leave the building, usually in a suit, and I would walk the dogs up to where the Gainsport Hotel is now. That was the cheapest place to park your car. It was an outdoor lot. Put the dogs in the Jeep, drive out to New Jersey, teach at Plainfield and then at Rutgers or wherever I was teaching at night. And as I came back, I would pick the dogs up, go up to the parking space, park the Jeep, and walk the dogs back. So one morning I'm coming out of the building with my two dogs, Thorn and Shadow, and I'm wearing a suit, as I usually did, and I'm coming down the steps, and I hear all this commotion under the stoop. And out from under the stoop come two young guys. And I look at them, and I recognized one. And I said his name, and he looked up at me. He said, "Mr. Weigle." Yes. I had taught him about 10 years ago in the 9th grade, hadn't seen him since. He obviously hadn't seen me since. I said, "What's the matter?" He said, "Well, I was just having sex under your stoop, and he wants money, and I don't have any money, and what should I do?" And blah, blah, blah. And he was all nervous. And of course, with two big Akitas, I'm this brave guy, and I come down the steps with the two dogs, and I kind of get between them. And I said, just get going, run for the path or wherever you're going. And of course, here's this boy running for the path, looking back over his shoulder, waving, running for the path, and the other guy's snarling at me. And the funny thing is, he never wrote me a thank you note. And I taught him how to write thank you note because I taught English, but he never reciprocated and wrote me that note. But to this day, can you imagine having sex in Greenwich Village at 5 o'clock in the morning and being rescued by your 9th grade English teacher whom you haven't seen in 10 years? That's karma. He was a lucky boy that day. You should always respect your teachers, and thank you notes are always appropriate.